welcome back to my channel, and today's video is on this look. If you want to see how I got this look, just keep watching. Okay, so if you hear a little talking in the background, that's my daughter watching Minions because I tried to put her to sleep but she just wasn't ready to go to bed, so she's gonna be in this video as usual. What did I start on? I recently started doing something different with my makeup routine and it's been working really well for me. I think her video's over. Let me put another one. So lately I've been doing something different with my makeup routine, and that is I do my eyebrows last. Well, not really last, but you guys see. I'm just gonna do it and you guys can follow along. I'm gonna brush my eyebrow hairs all the way up. I'm going to take my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I'm going to put that on my arm. You'll see why. After I clean under my brows, I'm going to take the rest of that concealer and just put it all over my lid. And this is going to serve as a base for my eyeshadow. That's the usual part. I usually always do that, but I usually tend to fill my eyebrows in first and I do this, but I've come to find out this works so much better, and I'll show you guys why. After I bring the concealer down on my lid and also clean under my brows, I take this Real Techniques blending brush and I basically blend that out. Once I'm done blending it out, I take that same brush and I pick up the Laura Mercier translucent powder and I use that to set what I just blended out. So for the eyeshadow, I really can't say right now what it is, like the name. I could just basically kind of give like a teaser, but yeah, coming real soon on the cosmetics. So I'm gonna start off with like a deep purple on my lid, and I'm going to put that sort of in like a full circle, or like a half circle, because my eye is in a full circle. I'm taking the end of my Anastasia brush and I'm using that to pack it on. So if you have like a dense blending brush or like a flat brush, that'll be good for this because it's a lot of packing on right now. Not really much blending. Once I pack that deep purple on my lid in that shape, I take the other side, which is like the fluffy side, and I'm going to pick up like an orange. So you can use whatever orange you have if you're doing this look now. If you're doing it later, then you can use what I'm using. I go and I just use that orange and use that on the edge to blend out where I put that purple. And I first start by packing it on and then I blend as I go. And something I've been loving to do lately is in the inner, in this part of my eye here, because I haven't done my eyebrows, when I do add that blending color, that blending shade, I like to bring it up into my brows and then blend out, keeping my brow bone still clean. Then I'm using the Morphe M433 and I'm picking up a yellow shade and I'm just using that to make the orange blend out more pretty, to give it sort of like a sunset vibe. Now that I have basically that done, I'm going to take the new Anastasia glitters, the loose glitters. This one looks like this. I bought them all because I think they're so perfect. This one is in the color Party, So Anastasia made the glue for it, but I didn't buy it because the NYX glue works so well for me. So I didn't feel a need to. If you guys have tried it, you can comment down below if you like it. And then maybe I'll buy it. Or if you guys want to see me actually try it, comment that below too. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the NYX glitter primer. So I take it back on the same detailer brush I used to clean under my brows. And now I'm going to cut my crease with this. And using the Morphe M224 brush, I'm going to pick up that glitter and put it over the glitter primer. Now that I got the glitter on, I'm going to go back with the same dense side that I used on the Anastasia brush, and I'm going to pick up the deep purple shade I was using before and just go back in and deepen my crease up a little bit more, and also blend that purple into the eyeshadow, into the glitter just a little bit. Then going back in with the orange and going over the purple, picking up the yellow shade. So there was too much noise in the background, so I had to jump into voiceover mode. So I applied my lashes and this glitter. Then I'm going to move on to my foundation and apply that on my face with my beauty blender. At right this moment, I basically remembered that I did not apply primer, so please don't forget primer, you guys. I moved on because I already had almost a full face of foundation at this point, but don't forget the primer. Now I'm going to move on and use the LA Girl Pro Concealer to contour the hollows of my cheeks, down my nose, and around my forehead. Going over my contour with my beauty blender to make sure everything is blended out. Then I'm going with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I'm doing 4 lines under my eyes, on my chin, on the cupid's bow, and down the bridge of my nose, and then again taking a beauty blender and blending that out. Using the Laura Mercier translucent powder to set under my eyes and also bake. I'm using the Anastasia Brow Wiz in dark brown to do my eyebrows, and I decided to do a talk through on this. So what I'm doing right now is brushing hairs upwards to create real hair strokes, and I start doing that from the beginning of my brow, and then I start extending that out. Then I move on to actually brushing the hairs down and creating sort of like a shape for the arch of my brow, but I'm trying to do it as light as possible to make sure that my brow isn't too harsh. I made the mistake of doing my brows too harsh before, and I definitely feel like I've mastered how to do my brows in a natural way. So again, drawing lines to create and mimic actual hairs, but this time I'm doing it down in the way that my actual eyebrow hairs grow. So again, that would be my advice. Follow the way your hair grows and just create lines and brush through them to make sure that you're keeping everything blended. Like a Luna in the back. Finish up the brow, I go back at the beginning and just draw lines upwards, keeping them very light again so it can be a nice gradient effect on my brows. Using my Lorac Pro Contour Kit, I'm taking those 2 shades on a Morphe M143 brush, and I'm using that to contour, brushing off the excess from the bake, and then I'm using blush. This is the Milani brush in Luminoso, and I'm applying that on the apples of my cheeks. I've been loving the whole flush look, so I've been using a lot of blush lately, so if you see me ODing, that's why. Moving on to highlight, I'm spraying that with the Morphe setting spray and applying that on the cupid's bow, the tip of my nose, and on the high points of my cheeks. And you guys know this is my favorite, the Fenty highlighter in How Many Carats. Just look at that. It's like so beautiful, I love it. Then I'm going in with my foundation, and I'm using that to clean up my contour, keep it sharp and nice. And then I'm taking a MAC lip liner in Chestnut and going over that with the Milani lip plumper in Champagne. Then I'm just adding mascara to my bottom and top lashes. And then I'm setting it all with the Morphe setting spray, which I am like obsessed with, you guys. It's almost better than the Fix Plus. Alright, and this is the final look. I just want to thank you guys all so much for stuck through the whole video. I couldn't finish the outro, but again, thank you guys all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And as usual, I will see you guys on my next one.